Welcome back to the Game of Beyond Reason, and yes, Piggy is on the battlefield again. I chose this spot. Fortunately, I got a choice where I was going to be, and I could have been all over here and here, but I chose this one because I was having real problems last time. I would say about three battles ago, and I want to come down here. Well, obviously, we've got Earthbound here, and he's obviously coming this way. And we will concentrate on the other commanders, obviously, first. But we've got Kai Press kills, and he is a Legion. Everybody wants him to be a Legion. I was finding him very difficult to play against Legion for some unknown reason. Zexon Zuke, and he is an Armada. So we always meet the main commanders when we've got 8. Obviously, we can do, the boats go around, or the shipyard. Only the small ones can get in here, but it's very unusual you see them going in here. So I'm starting to do what I normally do. Wind's dire as usual, so I'm trying to build up some stuff here. I was glad, like I said, I was glad that I played this map because I want to do some more practice on this, and I still have not got it right at all. But we're starting to take some pawns down. I don't favour this one, the Rocketeer, and you'll see why. Still not enough energy. Still need to boost out a lot more, as you can see. So that's what we're getting on with. Let's see how our other players are doing. Some Lazarus coming out. I should probably have done Lazarus on my side, but because I've got, well, I would say this is my teammates' relative maybe here. I mean, I've got most of this here, so that's not too bad. But for some reason, I'm in favour not to do it in this one. I don't know why. We've got about 8. And I'm just waiting for, well, I'm waiting for Royal to come down and see what we can do by a bit of pushing. We got Yell 81. His year is born, no doubt. And he's our Italian player. Now he's pushing right forward here with another Legion. Everybody seems to be, there's quite a few Legion on here. And this one's no exception. So, Metal Extractor, probably not expecting me to bool myself over. I didn't want to wait for the next one. Commander's already on the way. I've already got some more constructions going, and I've got the 2 down here. Should have started moving them a bit earlier as well, set other things up. I've got this extractor that I think I can get as well. So we pushed that down here. We're going to take this out, which I'm quite happy about. And we're just carrying on. And I want to see, what else. Obviously, Earthbound's now moving himself forward. We'll just slightly concentrate on me. I'm just looking around. Oh, I see the commander. I'm not gonna have anything to do with him. I'll take out these. I would say the light Lazarus. I don't know what are they, the Zeus's or whatever they call them. And we'll mosey on back because we don't really want anything. We don't want anything to do with this. Although I sort of. What I probably should have done was gone back round again, and I didn't do that. And I was getting myself a little. We got some shuriken, so I think I lost most of this. Yeah, I did. And unfortunately, I gave him a bit of metal there as well, so that was a bit of a no-no. Probably, what I probably should have done is come round this way. Right into the battle end. I'm going to have to remember that for next time because there's no way they're going to think of coming, you're coming into the back. We are quite, we as a team, we're quite forward. We've got Yell on there and we got Zenon Suka and on this little platform. So we are doing quite well as a team so far. Let's have a look at our shipyard players, ship, blah 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 blah. I'll get it out in a minute. The shipyard players. Obviously, he should be a tech player, but he's going for air, so he should be feeding other people because he hasn't got a lot though. That's the problem. And he's nicked it. And he shouldn't have really nicked all that. Obviously, there's one here still that we haven't got. So, like I said, I'm not too dishappy with that. He's now obviously protecting this area, but I'm now trying to push in or do a bit more, and I'm going. This might be a bad idea. Yeah, there's far too much there. I probably should have had. I probably should have changed to maybe the mace or something like that. But I am eating some of this up. There's some metal there. I should have got that metal, really. What are we doing? We're getting some build turrets. We're already on our nice bit of energy here. And I've already set one up there, and I've set one up there. So we've got, you know, more metal's going to come from this one. So I'm moving myself around. Rocketeers are now blasting themselves out at a decent-ish rate. I probably could have kept... with these 4 here, I probably could have kept them and not bothered with that. But, you know... I was happy with the build I did to start with. I wasn't happy later on, because I got a bit confused. I'm still, as you'll see in later on. So we got Big Deer. He is, well, he's one of my fellow Englishmen, apparently. And he is an Armada as well, so... Similar level to me, as we can see here. 3. Not too sure. He's eating up the bot lab to get. I would have more than likely wanted to use the commander and help that out. But anyway, the Starfong is definitely pushing forward here. I would say he's I think he's Norwegian. I think that's the Norwegian flag, or whatever that's called. So, yeah, there. So, that's a nice bit of a push on their part. So, they've gone quite far up here, quite quick. It would have been nice for Groot to another Legion to push himself down, but that didn't seem to happen. And now that the Destroyers is just taking a limited part of it, he should be able to eat up these, actually. He won't be able to degun them. Well, I don't even think the Legion has a degun, unless it's been changed now. Ooh, that's nice. That carrier wants to hit this first one here, not the highest one. He wants to hit the one at behind. But anyway, well, let's have a nosy about all the others. Obviously, I haven't seen this like yourself. I've only just seen it now. There's a bit of trash talking, I think, somewhere along the line. That's where I stopped. I thought, what's he going on about? I think he's our player here is getting absolutely pummeled. Nice, yeah, shurikens are going to disable that. That's good. Otherwise, we're in deep doo-doo. I've got quite a bit now. But he's funneled this down here. And I'm going to find this enormously difficult to break. It's got a jammer in there. And I'm still unsure about, if that happens, how to break this. I do try a couple of things, and we will see. Whoops, and we will see that. Never tried to itch something while I let go of the thing right on the edge of the screen. So let's have a look at the opposite side's commander. See what Cypress Skills is doing. Back and forth. Got a few bit of formations here. Ticks. See, there's no point with the ticks because the ticks can't get through. So I don't understand why he's doing that. Unless he knows, and they're just sitting here for a thing, but they're not going to do anything. And that's why they use something like bed bugs, or there's the square thing, and I can't remember what it's called. It's a bit like a bed bug, but it's on a Legion. I think it's square. So then we get. I'm going to go for the. I put a jammer as well here, as you can see. Not really mosquito. Them mosquitoes are not going to do no, but they're just what they're doing is they're just hassling me. And I do put air. I probably should have put more air, to be honest. It would have been another nettle. You know what I mean? I could have put an advance as well, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was relatively needed. I'm waiting for the cons to come down. More Rocketeers are coming. Still. I think that was it. Yeah, I missed it here. I started the T2, and then I was eating it up, and I went for the vehicle of the T2. Trying something out. I think it would have worked, but what I needed to do was have more of the ambassador, and I didn't have more of the ambassador. So our team, I think this is the another air player. I think it looks like air. Well, no, it's not air. It's bot launcher. He's already got advanced T2 coming, so we made so far behind. I just got the not enough. Always not enough metal, and I never know why. Obviously, when you get the thing, you can always do this, unless he got helped out. He has getting a Geo as well, so that'd be nice for him. Big Daddy is now getting a fusion. He might as well have eaten these up, to be quite frank. They're advanced. They're incredibly heavy in the old metal and things. I would have started to eat these up, which would have powered the fusion reactor. He's getting rid of the T2, which I find quite surprising. Although he's trying to fund this, and it's not going. Oh, where my T2 I paid. I just do it on my own. I've got a minute left. I'm still eating up the vehicle. I've not really cared too much about eating up the vehicle. I didn't want to eat up the T1 bot lab. Bit of a... I forced him not to come through. Now, I was quite happy with this. I thought, yeah, you ain't going to get through there, pal. For sure. So, that stopped him. I'm terrible on metal. I think I've got... Yeah, I see I've got a lot of extractors here, so but I'm trying to fund this T2. I'm desperately trying to get it going. This is going to be an issue as well, because obviously they're going to push back up to here. Although now he has got a sorry about that, he has got a bit of a presence. He's re-got them back again, so but I'm still not too sure whether it's enough really to bother the Starfang. They obviously can fire quite far away there, but you really need a lot more of them. They do a lot of damage. Like I must admit, even to the destroyers. But more beats less on the water, I think. Anyway, they've successfully held this, but this is an absolute beast of a thing. That's probably what I should have got something up here. Some rattlesnakes or something like that, and that would have pounded that position. But it wasn't getting through. That was just a gimme. It was not getting through there. Your commander's come back again, probably to help with the T2. I'm still fully not sure. Now, I do get the ambassador, like I said, but it's maybe been a wrong player. Maybe next time I'll try something different. I could have even gone for the. Now I've got the T and get all this for the you know, all the metal and things like that, and go for the quick T3. And then once I've got the T3, I probably could have done the Marauder or something. The problem is this is an absolute. I can't get round it. I did try something later on, which you'll see if I can see it. Let's have a nosy at what else is happening on the old game, and not just me, obviously. Even though this is a retrospective of my game that I was playing, but you know, we try to move around. Not much of a push yet. I'm quite surprised that my teammates didn't. They just held. They didn't want to push in. Rattlesnake. He's obviously trying to take out, well, the equivalent of Rattlesnake, I think. And it is doing quite well, but they are just rebuilding it again anyway, so it needs something more. Again, nothing more. Now I've got the Mauser. Now the Mauser can fire about there. But it's the Ambassador that's got the, you know, as you can see here. He's obviously noticed that the Ambassador's out. And I probably should have moved that forward. And what I should have done, instead of getting the Mauser, because I had this, I should have got about 5 or 6 of them. The problem is I wanted to... Ooh, that was an issue. I wanted to move forward. There was no way that he was getting... He knew that he was trying to get round, but it just was not... The decent thing about the Rocketeers is it can fire when it's reversing. So that's what I was doing. And obviously the Mauser here was... but he has got...
self-destructed.
He has got a decent bit of thing here. I'm still unsure. I start to say, right then, there's no more coming, but this is devastating. These things are so bloody good. I probably should have carried on. I should have kept going, Pig, and not... See, this is the problem. I should have carried on. Although I did take most of this out, but he's got more, you see. That's the problem. So he devastated that. The Mausers are still going to take care of some of this, for sure. It's not really going to get through. Yeah, he's backed off. He knows that he has to back off. So again, I'm still not sure how the hell I can get around this problem. Earthbound has got me there. He's definitely I think it should have been, although mine stop, it should have been more of the ambassador for sure. I think. And then I should have just moved this really forward and then absolutely pummeled that position. And this would just have capitulated, and then I would have probably got through, but hindsight's a good thing, as we say. We're round the back now, so our Frosty Snow is hitting our Starfang here, which is really nice. Red is sort of going in, but nothing too major. Quite surprised he's not gone for the 4.8 here, and certainly at that upper mount. But that's just the way it goes. You see, so I'm definitely getting there, but that I could have put right to the edge. That would have taken out all of this, but I just didn't get enough. I just didn't get enough of them. I think I should have had more. I needed probably about 5 of them to be able to just absolutely pummel. Now this, I didn't even know what that was later on, so that's what it is. It's one of these what the thing has got here, but he has taken all that out now. That infrastructure has gone. He's still done firing here with a rattlesnake. Now I did think about the rattlesnake. Rattlesnake's got more of a lounge than that, but he can't fire from here, no way. Another little push from me, just to sneak in with something. Not happening. Again, I was basically stopped. Now I do move, as you can see now. Now I've moved it a bit more forward, but this is a problem. You're going to have to be careful because you can be in range of one of some of the other bits. But that's the problem. I probably should have had a shield. Now a shield might... I don't know whether a shield would have stopped this actually. That's another thing I could have got. But it's not... You know, we're not doing too bad, but we're not doing great. Our maroon player's just stopped here. Commander's gone. It's certainly not the blue, so I don't know which one commander. And it's not our red commander, so it must be the Spanish Chaos. No, it can't be Spanish Chaos. He stood there. So who the hell's that then? Don't know which one. Doesn't say. It's an Armada for sure. Unless he's got another one. I don't know. I tried the bulls. Now I got some bulls there, and I thought, well, if they can get through, they'll do some damage. But apparently not. And this thing is an absolute flipping menace now. I'm just, yeah. our friend here needs to help me out, but it doesn't go up to plan, I don't think. So where are we going now? Well, Starfang is right the way down there, so he's basically got most of his infrastructure has been destroyed by our own player here. I think that'll be Frosty. No, it might be. Well, is it? No, I'm trying to see. These colours on this map are very sick. No, it's BW1 or whatever the hell it is. Is it a Hydra? I think he's going for a Hydra. Looks like a Hydra. Yeah, back Hydra. So that's the big flagship. So he's going for a big flagship. I probably could have got some. In fact, yeah, I probably could have got some tidal. I mean, that would have been probably even better. Another thing. I wish he'd have carried on here. This is the problem, you see. Now he's stopped here. Now I'm not too sure whether he can get any further. But if he could have got some of that infrastructure here, that would have been great for me. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. He's now pushing in with these Black Six, whatever they call them. I've not seen that. Again, I've not seen it. They must have some sort of shield. It's a new one. I think it was in the last, maybe in the last semi update. I thought, well, they're not mine. I'll leave that. I go for the Jags. These are lightning tanks, pretty fast, and should do pretty well. Now we don't give up. Yeah, it's these things. These things here. I'm trying to grab one and grab one. Yeah, wheelie. That's it. It's very similar to the bed bug on the Armada. I don't know whether I can. No, I need the. I need a T2 bot lab for that. I think. I lost this as metal. I should have re-got this back again. Yeah, you see, he stopped, and that if he could have pushed himself a bit more forward, it would have been a bit more. He hasn't really. I mean, if we look at it, I should have gone around, maybe all the way around when I'm trying something. I'm trying other things. I try all sorts to try and get around, just to get on the beachhead. I'm trying my best to get on the beachhead here. But it's not working. I'm holding him off though. I mean, at least it's you know, I'm not getting, you know, he's not coming over. So it is sort of working, and obviously all this is actually going as well. I don't think you can get this up actually. I think I'm just pummeling them. So yeah, Magenta's coming. He's finally coming into. He's finally going into the game after 22 minutes of play with some fat boys. See, a fat boy might have been another unit to do. Yeah, there we go. I see the tumbleweed. That's very similar to that wheelie in a lot of respects, but I think it's just got a bit more damage. They are absolutely... Yeah, he's given up now, you see. So I'm desperately trying to get an idea for this. I do a pulsar, which is probably one of the... You know, it covers all of this. And it is a devastated unit if it goes, but the problem is it takes an age and a half to go, even though I've got absolutely no energy whatsoever. I'm still not too sure with this. I'm still not sure where the best way, although, you know, it's all about this learning curve for me. I've certainly got the start. If we notice now, I don't have a problem with the start unless I've somehow been out of sleep or something, and not really concentrating. Or sometimes it's the first play of the game. Now, that just kept. What the hell is that? Energy weapon defense. He's definitely getting some units up here to protect himself, knowing full well I'm getting all sorts. I've got a minute left for the pulsar. The pulsar will do really well against all this. It's a devastating unit when it gets going. But it's just taking too long. Probably what I should have done is taken off the bulls. And that would have given me some metal. I'm still eating up... I think this is mine. Yeah, I'm eating up all this. And I've got all this. What I was... later on, see, I could have got the rattlesnake. But the trouble is, again, the rattlesnake won't reach there. I've got nothing. Now, I know the ballista will reach, because obviously this is massive. But, again, it's going to take an enormous amount of energy and things to... But this is what I was... This is what I wasn't unsure. I do try something else. Now, I could have tried a nuke on it and nuked that area and absolutely obliterated it. But again, I think probably what I should have done here was gone up to a T3 and then got the marauders going. And I think the marauders would have helped to take out that, because I could have hit them and done all sorts with them. My friend here is not moving himself forward. He's basically sitting there now. And we've been pushed back here as well. So this is a bit of a problem. This Legion faction, I think it's far too powerful. I think the overpowered. Yeah, you see, now I've lost my ambassador. I think that was the crux of it. These these
destroyed.
Thanos things are absolutely... these are the new ones, actually. These have only been around, I think, well, it's less than a year, probably 6 months. Now, I'm having to get the hell out of Dodge because of the problem. I, fortunately, have this set of Kona Bulls and Lightning tanks, and they will play a place in this. I am surprised that he didn't push in at all. I get me commander just out the way. I think, yeah, what I should have done is gone out there and done some tidal. I think that would have been a massive amount of energy, a lot more than the wind turbines. When I play this again, I'll have to change the strategy if I can get it in the same place. This is the thing about playing it, you see. These are absolutely getting obliterated.
Commander destroyed.
So it's... I thought I might be on borrowed time. My friend is starting to come in again and try and do his bit of help in here. But these are absolutely devastating units. And then I have to decide, right, if he's going to come in, then I'll do the same to try and help. And then he decided he wasn't, so then I went back. But I do... So I'm looking for a choke point for these. I use these to come back. Man, this is a lovely play, I must admit. And then the rest of it, I'll take out myself. So I'm quite happy with that. So they've gone. Still commanders hidden. Still going for some more lightning tanks. So these wheelies are not doing out. I think they're supposed. I think they blow things up. I'm not quite sure again. Right, so now we're on... I said, right then, I'm not having this. I need to be pushing for... I need to do something. So we may go around. That's an enormous amount of Bat Boys. If this fires wrong, it will absolutely obliterate itself. I don't think I've ever seen on a map as many Bat Boys as that. But he knows there's something going on here, so he's trying, and I'm moving. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to carry on. So we've got we've got 8 units. 5 bulls is quite a lot. And the Jags. I need to keep going because obviously these can fire a mile and a half away. And oh, that's the defense then. Ooh, that's quite good. So I'm in. I said, stop it. I'm going in. I'm going in to try and take some of this chaff out if I can. And I go, damn, my lightning things have gone. So then we're all right. We got the 4 bulls. Only trouble is that took some stuff out there. But you said, right, stop it. We'll get this out. Hey, get in there. I feel as if I'm actually finally doing something. I see the commander. I'm thinking, right then, should I go for the commander or should I go for this? The commander cannot degun. He can't get around his units, you see. Oh, ooh. In fact, if I'd have carried on there, I just couldn't... Yeah, you can see, he would have gone. 2 more shots and he would have gone. Damn. Look at that. That's just so unlucky. But you see, he saw these fine lines, but it has helped our player here, or a bit what I did. I don't know whether I did a lot, but we are still coming in, you know. Or are we trying to come in? I've got the lightning tanks here. So right then, I'll send some more lightning tanks and bulls going. Again, this is still open. Nothing happening here at all. That's a devastating. That's just a devastating bit. It's a good match, but like I said, I still could not think of a way to get around here. The units. But anyway, I think we eventually tried something else. I think I'm just waiting. It's not being built yet, but nothing else happening here. He's just got. Is that sprinters? I think they're sprinters. Yeah, he's getting some sprinters. They run around like just like units possessed. They're not massively powerful. Unfortunately, I've got an enormous amount of lightning tanks here, and they get absolutely pummeled to existence because of all this artillery. So I was a bit miffed with that. Although I did take a little bit out, but I lost most of them, which I'm absolutely a bit miffed about. It would have been nice if it had used the Hydra on this here, because he could have stayed here and pummeled this, and then that way I could have been through, but that didn't happen. But if you look at it now, most of our team are in the water. There's no well, apart from there's a little bit here, but it's not really doing much. So we've won the water. This is nice. The Black Hydra's pushing on this this section, and it would be nice to take out the advanced fusion, because that will go up like a bomb. These things are flipping mobile heavy heat ray. These things are ridiculous. I still say the Legion is far too powerful. And anyway, yeah, I see these bulls here. I tried to see if I could get them in the water and get them round here, around the back of it, but it didn't work. So we go for plan number 2 eventually, or 3, 4, 5, and 6. How do you know? It was doing so many ideas. I didn't even realise we were actually on the verge of winning this in some respects, but I didn't realise. I was just trying to play my own game here. I was determined to get over there. I mean, I did a little bit of damage, like coming through here, but not as much as I wanted to. That was the whole point. But I know it's experience, and we've got a Soul Invis, which is like the Juggernaut or the Titan. Very devastating unit. It's like a wonder unit. I mean, it's taking some serious amount of hammer. Here we go. Cypress Skills is coming down. Now, has he seen him? Yeah, I think he's seen him. He has seen him. He's going to go. Oh, that was lucky. That was so lucky. I thought he was going to end him there, but no.
Destroyed.
Commander's gone for Earthbound, but he's still got this here. I still cannot. I try everything.
Commander destroyed.
Commander's gone again. Another one gone. These are just absolutely pummeling this Soul Invaders. That's a devastating unit. But look at the hell, the long range cluster. See what I mean by the Legion faction has so many heavy long range units that Armada and Cortex just don't seem to have. Which obviously in the start they didn't have that. That was a nice blow up. We got some marauders there. I've still got my bulls and my lightning. I know I've got to probably push this. It would have probably been devastating again. because he's got a lot of... he's even got a T1 chap there still. Oh no, that's the... sorry, that's the fallen Atros's base. He's having to rebuild again from the ground up. Most of Earthbat's... This is the problem, right? He did this, he took out all of that, but Phil took over there for me. So I'm still cannot get past this lot. Unfortunately. Mind you, saying that though, he's running out of... oh, he has got some solar there. I think that's the solar. Yeah, solar power. But, you know, it was a good match. It was a good match. I learned a lot, I think. You know, I wasn't particularly going to give up, but at least this time I didn't actually lose everything and then have to, oh, give me some such and such, will you? These marauders are going to be annoying. I think they're from our friend down here, actually, who's got the urban sprawl, as we can see. I suppose if you got more room, then you got more room. It looks like we're pushing with the strategic bombers here. If these take this out a lot, this will be... Yeah, here we go. Ooh. I've got to admit, Bara's got one of the best explosions. When some of these units go, they on half go. Can they get this again? If they get it, this will be devastating. Yep, they can. Oh no! It's gonna go. It's gonna no. I might blow that up. Come on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Because that would have taken out all of this, like easy, all this lot here. When an advanced fusion reactor goes, it goes like an absolute express train. Me? No. So what I decide, I've seen this before, and oh, this is a long time ago when I was playing against somebody. They were EMPing a section, and I thought, hey, that's a good idea. I'll try that. I wish I could have EMP'd this. Because as you can see here, bulls are not, they are sturdy flipping units. And I'm getting absolutely decimated before I even get over there. Now the jammer's gone, at least I can see something now. But it's too late. So try something else. Pig can't get through there. So what I try is a turtle. So I'm thinking, right then, because the reason my thought behind this was
Commander destroyed.
Another one's gone. Because if we look at this here, every time I push in it, they get, because they're above the water, they get absolutely decimated by that. But a turtle's under the water, so in theoretical terms, they shouldn't do now. I'm EMPing all of this, but I'm not usually doing anything with it. I should stop that and resend the EMP to another side, really, because you can tell when I'm putting myself here. Now we've got the turtles are not massively powerful, but when they go, they're not as good as a bull for sure, but they are doing something, and that's the main thing.
Self-destructed.
I think one must have gone, actually. We're still... I mean, if you look at it, that we're still in it, you can usually tell the team that's winning by the amount of people that are all staying in the match. I stay in the match anyway, even if we're losing, but that's just me. Again, these wheelies are annoying, but they're not going to do anything. I just get some pit bulls up. I thought, right then, I'll just pit bull this area, and we'll go from there. I probably could have, knowing what I know now, I probably could have come right the way around here. I didn't know that this was here. If I'd have known that, if I'd have gone right the way around here, I would have been able to get into here easy. Because they would have come up, and he wouldn't have seen them for a little while. But anyway, hindsight is a good thing. We're still going for the turtles, so we're not pushed in yet. This is a mad tidal generation wave. He's still going for his strategic bombers, so he's coming back with the strategic bombers here. Where is he going? That's a bit of a... Probably should have sent in should have more things for it. The trouble is, what you tend to do is you'll send the strategic bomber because it's slow, and then send some chaff in with it, say, you know, fighters or anything, scouts, you name it. Another in Invictus, and oh, we've got 2 Invictus here. It's absolutely, these are going to absolutely decimate all this. Well, this is all going to go. That's it. Sayonara, my friend. Now, can they take out this? If they do, oh, not again! He's been able to, that's twice, 10%. He only needs the 1 and he'll blow up all the rest of them, but it's just, there we go. Here we go, watch this. This will be devastating when this goes off. It's like a, oh, Jesus, what? It certainly goes up like a, you know, an absolute atom bomb. Boom, does it go? And I'm still like, oh no, here we go. What the hell am I going to do with these things? These are encroaching on our base, and I'm still not doing now. I sent some turtles in, but there we go. We won, but yeah. I tried, but I'm still unsure about how to get over this little section here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry if I concentrated a bit more on myself and others, but we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.